Hello everybody. I promise you the last time I gonna make a big painting, but I must wait till I have the tall standard, while it's not possible with my table standard to see everything on the big screen. So we try now with a little bit bigger. As a Winsor&Newton block I have here, 300 grams watercolor, and I choose the colors Rembrandt Ultramarine, Paint Green, Indian Yellow, and Ivory Black. So I'm gonna make it wet and wet, but normally, most of the time I use 3 colors. It's depend on how big is the painting, but even with a big painting you can choose only 2 colors. What I feel I'm just gonna make now, I try to do it on 4 colors. Let me see that you see it very well in the screen. A little bit down. Yeah, with this green, it's not easy. I was thinking I have it on a good way. Let me see it. Yeah, let me turn it. Maybe then it's better. It's not necessary I take it off and I tape it. Well, this is 300 grams and it's very wet. No, I make a decision, I take it off. Why? If I make it wet and wet, you see here, even the paint comes on the other ones, and that's not what I like. So let me take it off. Quickly take some tape. Maybe on one side it's enough. Yeah, I don't will move. That's good. Yeah, I hope you can see it. So let me first wet the paper once. I do it 2 times always, in wet and wet. This is not a problem. I look later how it is. Maybe it goes in the landscape I make. So not, then I cut it here. Now I take a big plastic card, so not a small one, what you see in my other videos. So I take now a big one. Well, this is a little bit bigger, but let me see where is the middle. If the middle is here, and I take the big one, it's too big. I think even that is more better. There is no different. Yeah, I make it on this side. I make it on the short side. Only when very tall paintings, you must take the large side, while you must make more paint on it. So, but this is too small. I take the short side. I told you already. I think you can see here where I have my paintings. I place it on the way how I want to have the paint. The blue comes in the sky, paint green comes in the middle, then the Indian yellow come under it, and the ivory black. It's maybe for you very strange, for me too, but it's gonna be a tryout. Most of the time I take burnt sienna or burnt umber or another color for the grass, but I want to have maybe some granulation, and I want to try. I found in my store a craqule medium, so I want to do a few drops in it. Let me see how it goes, and if I take too much light colors, then you don't see the crackle. So I want even do a little bit ivory black here in the foreground. Yeah, let me start. Right, I forget to look or the covers. Yes, it goes off. Well, there's always a problem with me with my fingers. That's why many times I place them in a little bit hot water. Yeah, well, the paint what goes around here, that makes that the cover goes very strong, and I don't can open it. Maybe I must take a little bit more paint gris. But paint gris is heavier. It's very heavy, but nice. The Indian yellow, that's a new one. Now I was used it. See, I was used it before. A little bit Indian yellow. It's enough. And oh, it falls down. I take it later. And the ivory black. Okay. You see, now I have it here on the plastic card, and you must think, well, if you turn it, then the blue comes there. So that means that this is your sky. So that's why I must do it now from the left to the right. And I tell you before, I'm a very big right-handed person. So normally I do it from that side to that side. But yeah, then I must do the tubes in the other way. I must put it down, the blue under, and then the paints green, and then the yellow. So but now I'm gonna work from my left to the from my right to the left in the middle. I put it there, and I see a lot stay here, what I don't like, but it have maybe to do with the kind of paper I use now. And I forgot, sorry for that, to wet it a second time. So now it starts always to float. Normally I do it only once, but now I see the most paint stay here on that side. But this maybe have to do with the kind of rough. It's a little bit rough paper, I see. I was used before, but I don't can remember it. Now I make with the card, I make lines in it. And my underground is a placemat. So it's very easy for to tell with her. So it starts to run. When it's not enough run, then I place water here, so that the paint is gonna run. Let me make here some paper, you never know. burnt sienna is not, of the paint gris, is not running as normal. So I must help. Yeah, no, it comes down. Yeah, it comes down. It comes down. Yes, yes, yes. But this is not what I like. The lines stay here, and I never see it before. Maybe I press too hard on the card. Normally it is float, but now the line I don't like. That's why I have this. This brush is it's not so soft, so. Come, go, run. Yeah. I'm wondering about the ultramarine. I make a little bit inside. Well, I need it for the sky. You can make a towel under it. Normally if I work in my studio, yeah, I don't guess, but I'm now here, prepare everything in my kitchen. Well, in my studio when the sun is shining, it's too hot there. The whole afternoon is sun on it, so I don't can work there. It's too hot. Yeah, I did it in the Corona time while I was having a lot of orders from all over the world. So I was working with 2 funds, I think, 2 or 3 funds. And I make extra tables there. So every day I must go to the post office to bring my paintings, what I was sell. That was a nice time. That was a nice time. But things have changed now. I think a lot of people was home, boring, look on the internet. But it was with the gallery. And the gallery changed after the corona, the rules. And I don't know, or the gallery is still existing. I don't know. Yeah. Here, I think. It not goes how it is normal goes. I don't know what I see here, even with the paint green. Now it's running here. But I miss here on the end. You see, I do it out of the tube. No problem. But even here, the paint grease, stay... Oh, that is paint grease. This was the ivory black. With the Indian yellow together, it makes a brown. That's good. Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry. I think that was fall down. The ivory black. I want to have it a little bit. Do some water to it. even spray. Yeah, normally I have more sky, but the ultramarine, it's from the Rembrandt. Normally I like always, but in this time it don't float so nice. It stay all the time there where I place it. So strange, very strange for me. It's the normal Rembrandt ultramarine, transparent deep, ultramarine dark. So what shall I say? With the paint green together, it must be very dark. But I think the paper sucks too much. Maybe it's why I wet it only once. But I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Now I let it go like this. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Oh, I make some crackle medium here in it. Very. Yeah, I don't have a pipette, so you see what happens now. It's a tryout, huh? If you don't try, you never know. You never know. Okay. And I'm gonna take my sea salt. I have some wet sea salt in a plastic sack, special for my paintings, but I don't know where I have it now. So what I do, I place this on the side and I make quickly a new one with the same colors, and I wet it 2 times. Let we see the difference. This we let dry. Let we see on the end of the video how it is. So clean up the mess. Yeah, you can see it like this, I think. Okay. Some extra paper. One here on this side. The other one, I take it here. Where is my, oh here. Let me clean it a little bit, the plastic card, before I use it. for the sky. Payne's Green in the middle, Indian yellow, and ivory black. Right. Yeah, the pigment goes in my table clothes, so that's not what I like. First we wet it again. It's a little bit a color now what is in the brush, but that is not a problem. Then you see more the difference where you was you wet it and where it is dry. Some painters, watercolor painters, they make extra the water a little bit with the paint so that they know that everything is wet so that they can see it better. So we go again here. Let me do it now on another way. Then I make it from the left to the right. So ultramarine. I think I must clean this tube on the end. Yeah, put it on the side. Ultramarine, Payne's Green. Take it a little bit more. Yeah, I think a little bit more. So. These tiny colors. Then the Indian yellow. That is from Talents, from Van Gogh. It's from the same brand as what the Rembrandt from is. Only Van Gogh is the cheaper paint. It's more the study paint for beginners. But even it's very good. It's very good. And now the ivory black. Yeah, even a little bit more. Let me see the rest of my paint. Is Winsor&Newton. Yes, only the Indian yellow and the Rembrandt are from Talents. So it's from the same brand. Only this is the cheaper one for beginners. This is the for a real artist. And it is Winsor&Newton, the Payne's Green and the ivory black. Now I wet it again. Must be careful. Well, here's my paint. Let me see. I think it's good like this. So now you see I make it on this way now on it. So now I turn it so that the blue is up. I place it in the middle. Why? What happens now? Now we have a hill. I came with my elbow here to the standard where the from the light. What? Yeah, accidents don't happen with a reason always, huh? And even the lines, I didn't see them in the last one. But let me do water on it and tilt it. Maybe I need it. Oh, no, place it on the paper. If it is not going, then it is the paper, what is not so good for this technique, the wet and wet. Well, I see different between the paper what I have normal is from Fabriano. The big paintings I make, and the small paintings, yeah, I make it already with a cheaper brand, I told you, but it works very well. But again, here the ultramarine, don't goes. I must turn it, or the ultramarine must be the sky. It is better floating now while there is more water. With the Indian yellow, yeah. Now I think ultramarine comes a little bit, not much. Sorry, I hope you can see it, how it goes. But even here the water don't goes on the Indian yellow. What is strange for me. I think I never used the Indian yellow for the wet and wet technique. Always burnt sienna or raw umber. But it looks or this dry and don't want to take the paint. Now I see I make the lines, but it was upside down, so I must make now more lines while it looks like a valley. So let me take more lines. And here down under. I'll take even this one. I like sometimes make some scratches in it for the fields. You see here. And maybe this one from Tupperware. I make it the last time. I make small things here on this side. Let me tilt it again. Here. I think I don't like this paper for this wet and wet. I never was have this before like this. Never. I want to have now the green downstairs. Then I know for sure I did it now again and wet it 2 times. It has nothing to do that I forgot to wet it 2 times, only once. This is even very strange. I think that is a mistake in the paper. I saw that when I was on holiday. I was have even this line. And I don't like it. I think where that come from. I didn't was hit it with nothing. Well, for me, very strange. You see the granulation starts here, but that is have to do with the paint. But there is too less blue. It's too less blue. Let me see if it happens if I make some more. Oh, that side I make now a lot, but let me see or it can go. Yes, sometimes you must help the paint. But I don't want that the green comes in sky. Paint tree, I make a little bit in it. I miss it too. Here. I don't know where the paint tree was going. Here I can see it, but for the rest, very strange, very strange. But you see, it's not a problem if you make it later on the wet paper. I must be carefully here for the green. There we do it like this. And we not come. You see now it looks better where the ultramarine is back. It needed. Okay. Yeah, ultramarine again. Why? I tilted down and again it's not in the sky anymore. Unbelievable. Maybe I must make something under it on this way, but that is too high. It's too high, it's too high, it's too high. I don't like that. Maybe the small one? No. I think I must take some water away. Let go. You can see what I'm doing. That the water goes off. There was too much water. But I don't know how I like it. Let me do some craqule medium in it. And I take a little bit of kitchen salt. And let me see on the end when it is dry. Yes, it's enough. So, I hope you see it here. I let this dry and shortly I take the other one. Well, I see a lot. There is a lot happens there. So, we're interested. So, I take that away. Here, you see, only this, the puddle, I don't like it. So, this must, but this is the craqule medium, but I don't crackle with the salt. You see what the salt is doing? But I need something here. The craqule medium make only here the big white spots, but on more places. So here the paint, it don't must stay in a hole, so I let let flow the now. But I'm wondering about the paper, huh? But it's from Winsor&Newton. But for this technique, no. And I use always the same paint. This paint, I will use it even on my holidays. So it has nothing to do with the paint. It must be the paper block from Winsor&Newton. I don't know, it was the name Canson? I must look to it. Here I must make some water that it flows a little bit better. And again, the ultramarine, I did it in there, but you don't see it, where it is. It's a lot of mess. But yeah, no matter. Later I clean it. This I like here, what happens here. Here too. I like that. But I don't know what I shall do with the sky. Yeah, this is interested what to see, but this is too light. I think again I place some ultramarine in it, what I did with the other one. It must go up. Yeah, when the paper is wet, it will still working. Anyway. My spray. I must look. I have another one too. This spot I don't like is from the craqule. You see this? It's better you do it with your fingers. Here it's not important, but there it's not normal. Now I must make something under it. And it goes a little bit down. Maybe I make some salt here in it. But the craqule medium, I want to try it, but if it don't works, now I have another craqule medium. For years I don't use it, but it's nice for to try things, so you can behind or you can make nice structures in it. Here I think I make a little bit salt on this spot, and I think there. Where a lot of paint is, it's nice if you make there the salt. Well, the salt sucks the paint, huh? And that's why you become these nice spots. But here you see, this is craqule medium here. This spot, oh, but this was too big. So even this one, we must let it dry. I take for one moment the other one. You can see what is going to happen there. It's too much paint. Let me take the paint over here. And I think I don't just make real lines. Yeah, I make it, but it was not strong enough. So I'll make some more lines in it for the field. And the hills. You see here again. I don't know what the salt is going to do with the craqule medium. This is interesting what happened here. That is salt. I think I take a little bit more salt around this spot. Very interested. I think the salt with the craqule medium means a very nice granulation here. Here maybe a little bit more. Here was even the granulation. The craqule medium. Sorry, the craqule medium. That's why I want to make some little bit more salt. It's a lot of ultramarine there. But why I don't float? The paper is so wet. But the paint don't float. Not how it normally flows. I don't know. That is very strange. I was used this block a few times before, and I don't can remember. It goes on this way. He stacks a lot of green there. But it's better to wait that everything is dry. Where's my paint screen? I wanted the paint screen goes a little bit in the ultramarine here. I never must work so much on the painting wet and wet. I wet the paper, I place the paint there, I let it dry and see later and do his work from his own. Or this time it's very strange, and I make very nice paintings in it. Yeah, here the field. It's even very dark, but it's better I let it dry, don't do too much. And what is too dark, I make it lighter. So let me take the other ones so that you can see the difference what happens there. Oh, this one is very light. This one is very light. You see? Hey. Yeah. It's or the paint is gone. Yeah, I let flow all the water from the paint, from the paper down. Maybe that's why nothing is there. So I'm gonna place something again here. Ultramarine I did. Paint's green now. A bit more. Indian yellow a little bit. So I make all the paint a little bit on you. Very strange. I don't can imagine. I must make a painting 2-3 times. That is the ivory black I place here for the granulation here. But here it's very light here. So now I'm gonna spray. I don't do it with my brush. Well, I don't want to make it too wet. The blue goes better now. I want that here happens more. It's good, it's a light side and a dark side, it's good. But these spots are too big. That's too big. Be here with this one, the tomato scratcher from the Tupperware. I make the lines a bit more, or then there happens more. Yeah, let me see what I have. No, it's not. I don't know. I do a little bit sea salt here where I place the craqule. There's even craqule in. Yeah, on dark spots it works the best, in the light one not. But I was looked to kitchen salts, but I see, I don't know. I use since a long time the sea salt. Maybe I have somewhere, but this moment not. I threw a lot before I go on holiday what I don't use. I was mess up my kitchen. But you see the yellow now, it's good. And ultramarine. I don't know, I must tilt it yes or not. Maybe a little bit. Here happens not so much. Maybe I must hold it a little bit on this side. You see that the paint is running. But I don't want to tilt too much so that the ultramarine is again not in the sky. And I see it's running downstairs. That's why I have so much green. The Indian yellow with the ultramarine. But this is nice. This is nice. I think it's very interesting when it is dry up. Board the sky. I let it like this. When it is dry, you will see it on the end of the video. So it's in the hand of God. That's what a lot of people say. Yeah. You don't can hold the time till to take away water, paint. It must work together. I will see what I can do, or I place something under it when it's too much puddles. You see a little bit so that it goes a little bit this way, not too high. Okay, you will see later when it is dry. Yeah, and how we finish it. Thank you so far. Have a nice day. So this is part 2. Everything is dry. You saw in the beginning of this video I make 2. It's a big mess. You can see it, huh? The crackly, yeah, maybe very tiny cracks are there. But it was dry a long time, and a lot of poodles will stay here. So for me, very strange how this time the paper is working with wet and wet. So I try a few times while I don't understand. But this is interested. This is very interested what happens here. Here it's too much. We must take a piece in it. I call it always piece. When things are too busy, yeah, I see the ultramarine is don't float. I think when the video was playing, I make some ultramarine there, and I don't know, or later I did again, but I will spray it later so that it goes here too, and here, but you don't see it anymore. This is the salt. Who is here? Here's even sea salt, a little bit. Let me rub it. Little bit there is not wrong. So you see here, then the pigment goes down with the salt. That is not so okay. I don't like that. Yeah, sometimes I let it. You see there even, then I become white spots. Sometimes I let it on the paper while it looks like sand. And now I want to, here it's even under the paint, but I let it. So not, then I have there a lot of white spots. Okay. Now the most salt is gone now. What I want to do first. I think with soft pastels, I want to do it. Or I want to show you once. I was order a new box. Dele Aroni soft pastels. The warm selection. You see here they are nice. Yeah, this is green, brown, beige, ochre. This is, yeah, light brown, green. This is dark green. And these are two light blue. The colors are not on the box, nowhere. I was look for it. But when I became it, there are totally different colors in the box. You see, there's only one blue. This is ultramarine, I think. I don't know, or the soft pastels have even names or numbers. This is tint number 4. No, I don't see it. Superior. I don't think so. This is violet. And then I have 1, 2, 3 browns, dark browns. And I have 2 red brown, like stones. And this one, yeah, it's a pink, a dark pink is this. Very strange. But I was look to the box and I think, yeah, the brown and the red browns, I use it always in the landscape, so that is not wrong. Violet even sometimes, and the dark blue too. So I think I let it. Only I miss green. Yeah, I want to have the dark green, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe I order another one, but we will see. So that's the Dele Aroni. They are nice. So let me first look here. Well, you see, this was, I was hoping, here is a darker ochre, soft pastel. So now I use my my only one, what I have. Maybe even some lighter. Well, I want to make here more yellow in it. Well, the yellow is gone. not too much. Maybe this is better. Well, this one is too bright. I don't like to have this one. They are all my old pastels, but I have more pastels, but the soft pastels, that is where I want to work with. I think I go stand again. Well, when I stand, I can look up and then I see more what is there, what is not there. I use them both. Okay. Then I want the horizon, the line. I think I make it with my charcoal pencil, the dark one. I see here. It is important to know where goes everything. Huh? So let me see, even the lines from the hills. When things are clear, then it's more easier to work in it. So this must be more dark. Oh, I can, yeah. What shall I do? My woodies, I place them here. I use them even always. Oh, not always, not always. No. I take the things intuitive, what I think. Now I want to work with this one or that one. Yeah, the lines what I make with a knife, even here, you don't see them really, yeah. Here was even a line there. I like to hear there's some lighter blue. I think it's the same. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It looks, or there is a lake. Yeah. In the middle, I don't do it. Well, here are roads, and it seems then there is a bridge what goes over a river. So that's good. Yeah, I like it. Here the ultramarine, there the light. Yeah, that's okay. Now let me see. Or I take from here. I want to try it on a paper. This is too small. I let it paper. Let me test it. Strange color. It looks like a red. For me, it's too dark for what I want to do. And it is soft pastels, but it don't feel as really. This is soft. This one is soft, but even very bold. Let me see if I... I want a kind of burnt sienna. But for me, I want me have more brown. That was pink, I see. What is this for color? Let me try. Very dark. It looks like between brown and black. Very dark brown. No, not in this moment. Let me see this one. It's very soft. It's harder. That too. These two. These two are soft, more soft. But it's even too dark. I don't want it. I look to my old ones. Oh, here I have it. You see? Let me try it here. Then you see the difference in colors. For burnt sienna, you see here. It's better, more orange brown. It's better as that one. It looks like for a house. I don't know where I can use for it. But that was not a good buy what I did. I will stand again. I want to do here, I want to bring some brown in it. It was even good I did it with the woody. But if I make water on it, then yeah, the charcoal even I can do. So that's not a problem. Yeah, it looks more like a field. I like it. So I do it even on this side somewhere. I think here. Okay. I don't want to do this the same as there. And it looks, or there is a line from a road, and maybe later it's gone. I think place a little bit water on it. And I want to have white in the sky. No, over here. It's even too much. This is too much, that is too much. Here must be even more. see. Clean. A little bit more. Yeah, the spots are nice, but here is even a lot. I must bring even white. Maybe I let it for a while and I start first here. I want to bring the lightness back in the painting. Well, it's too much. It's a road, so that is wrong. There must be the field, the yellow from the field. I forgot. Sometimes I'm too enthusiastic and I forget to look. Where is what? Okay, so there is yellow. Here's a little bit yellow. It's enough. Your eyes go from the right to the left. Yeah, maybe a little bit here. It's a little bit more there. Okay, I think or maybe some stones or something. It looks like bushes, and for me it's interested here. What is this? Maybe I make some crinkles here. I turn my hoodie when I do this. I turn it, I'm drawing, and I turn it around. Yeah. Maybe I do a little bit water on a few places, then the black lines. It goes like aquarelle, watercolor. It flows together. Let me see. I think in this moment I let it like this. Maybe a little bit water, what I tell you. Not too much. A little bit. Maybe more down here, where the shadow must be. You see what the hoodies do? That's why I like hoodies so much. When you don't like the lines, you can you make water and then okay. Even I want to have a little bit green. No, I think I must take lighter green. Yeah, and it is wet, so I don't know, or it is too early. I do it now. Yeah, the nice underground you don't see it so much now. Okay, yeah, it's real painting mixed technique now. I don't know here with this spot. This is nice, the white spots now. It's nice. Here is even the white spot for before the sea salt was, but it's not so much a problem. Yeah, it can be a shadow from this. Okay, I let it. I place it on the side and I take the second one. You can see it. It's interested, huh? Yeah, the light blue is working very well and the yellow. Very well. So I place it on the side and maybe I let it how it is. Even the sky, I don't know much white in it or blue in it, happens enough. I make a picture from it with my mobile, then I see better or everything is okay, and then I can spray it for protection. So that was number one. Let me take number two. This way you can see it, huh? Yeah, I think so. This is more, it's more peaceful. It's not so as the other one. Here the scratches, yeah, you see it very well. I see with my Tupperware scratch here too. It's good. It's good. Even the lines from the hill, it's more clear. And with the other one, everything was gone. Yeah. So what I gonna start? I think the woody, not the charcoal, for make first here the line, so that is clear where everything is. That is already better. And I'll make here a line. And here a line. I think that's, yeah, the charcoal is more, but I like how the woody, if you do water to it, you saw it, you become a middle shadow. If the line is not okay. Oh yeah, here I make one. There's one other. Yeah, oh, it's on there one. There, yeah, I see one. Okay. And then the hills. Mm-hmm. Take this one. And this one here. That's even nice. And here this one. So there are a lot of lines and everything. Okay, here a little bit yellow. Maybe it's too much. A little bit light. I think it's too much. I will remove a little bit. Less is more. It's better as the big spot, only small. Yeah, what we shall do here with the mountains. Let me place it there. Maybe very light blue. Oh, the things are so tiny. Now I do it on this side. And here. And a little bit white here, where the daylight comes on the top. Oh wait, I can go over the line. And then I'm bringing back here the ultramarine. It's broken, I think, yeah. Yeah, this is more peaceful there. Maybe I do it on this side too. Let me do it here a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What is this? Oh, here was the sea salt. There was even a spot of sea salt, but no, I don't like what I see here. Oh, it's maybe the charcoal line. Make that. Yeah. Then let me make it light blue. Here was the charcoal line. And I touch it with my finger. And it makes a little bit, I wash my hands. Oh, yeah, I have a wet. Yeah. Okay. I think here the sky, I let it for a moment. Well, I think it's not so bad. Only, yeah, here are some trees or greenery. That's good. I can do it with this. It's nice here in the hills. Here even. You have here some green spots, bushes, what it is. This light one, I think I let it in this moment. But this one I don't like so much. I hope you can see it. Come a little bit down, eh? It was a strange spot. This side I like. But here I want to do even something. But what I do again, oh yeah, I love it. My pastels are everywhere. Yeah, orange is too much. And this one, let me try. How is this one? That was what I was using. This is softer. I even like this. When I do it, I must not much. I do a little bit. Well, the lines, I don't want to that the lines goes away. Lines must be there. Try a little bit. Oh, I didn't rope the. You see the lines. Then you don't see it, huh? I must do it again with the pencil. Bring it back. And then I can make it even stronger. And then with the charcoal pencil, I bring the lines back here. It's or a tractor was go on the field, huh? And you have even lines like that. Yeah, we need some color. Must be some color in the painting. A little bit, I want to have it here somewhere. Well, always if you place a color, there must be something in balance, huh? Only when it is a little bit is okay. Yeah, I think here, not there. I think here more. A little bit can be enough. Yeah, or here was a light spot. What I want to do, it looks like a city with evening or something, but I want to suggest that there are houses or something. With the black line. You don't see it much while the blue is even so dark and the black line is there. What shall we do with this? It can be a field, a big field here. This is land. There, it's far away, can be land. This can be land. And this can even, a road. But there's a lot of green on it. I must do something, but the light must come back even here. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it with white. Let me see to the other one. The other one looks good. Or I place here a little bit from the light yellow. That is what I want to bring inside here. But then I must bring it even in the sky. Make the yellow here too. I think I go with a little bit water later on it. Where's my white? Oh, here. Yellow and light. And I must make even some white, yeah, not only. That's what I want. Oh, you hear the salt, but don't matter. This looks okay, but I doubt, or I must make some yellow in the sky. Well, here is yellow, then we expecting even some yellow in the sky. Well, the light what is here comes down here too. What we do it with some white. Maybe it's a mistake, but when I don't try it, I don't know it. More white. I want to have my light blue. Where I got my white? Oh, here. I think I want to have more white. Very soft. This guy is very soft. Yeah. Yeah. But can that go with the dark foreground? It's too dark. More white must be in it. Well, this is very soft now. Okay, I must bring the lines back. Let's see. That's better when this is lighter. You see? Here it's not important. That is more dark. That's okay. Now I want to do it with my charcoal. Oh, here. Sometimes you look for something and it's in front of you. Yeah, I don't look where I let my things when I'm busy. Okay, I think I'm gonna do here the same. What I did in the other one, this wrinkles. I think I'm gonna do. You see here, I make it with the charcoal. I mean with the pastel, and then the lines. It's gone away. So It's more bolder. Yeah, I like all this, but it needs something. Come, I do a little bit. There are nice things in it, and I don't want to spoil it. But something must be there. Rocks or no matter what we suggest. Even here, the green are even here. Maybe you think this lady is crazy. I don't care. I don't care. I do what I feel, what I must do. I work intuitive most of the time. Here I let, yeah, if I do it till there, but I see the light comes even to there. If I make here it, then it must be more shadow, or only here a few. Maybe it's too much. One. Yeah, it can be enough. Can be enough. Yeah. Only look here. What I did before these houses, but I want to do it. Yeah, I say before I want to do here some water, while he is even very nice spot is under it, but I don't do it. Well, then the dark green comes up, and now the piece is back here. The silence is back, the light is back. So don't need that I do something there. Well, this is interested too. This is interested. The fields are interested. Here is a lot of things are going on. Yeah, all the time I want to have something in the yellow. Yeah, I do it like that. Yeah, guys, I think I let it like this. I make a picture from it tomorrow. I look who it is. If I think it's okay, then I let it. So not, then we do it in the next video. Yeah? Thank you all. Have a nice evening. Bye.